Well, I triggered De Niro, that's for sure.
He has no business. He has no business. He has no business.
Yeah, you got that, Josh? We owe everything to Michael Fanone. Look, I love a normal heckler is shooting their mouth off, saying stuff, bad words. You were just on mess. You were perfect. You were perfect. Tell me a little bit about that. Did you plan to do that? And share the moment with us, please.
The loser Trump in the White House and Trump-inspired insurrectionists stormed the Capitol. Brave men and women from law enforcement put their lives on the line to defend this country, our democracy. They are the true heroes. These guys are the true heroes. They stood
under oath,
and put their lives on the line for these lowlives, for Trump.
They lied under oath.
They lied under oath.
That's right.
Who lied under oath?
Those two traitors behind you. Those two traitors behind you.
Excuse me?
Those two traitors behind you.
They lied under oath?
That's right.
What are you saying?
They're traitors.
They're traitors. I don't know. I don't even know how to deal with you, my friend. I don't even know how to deal with you. They stood there. They didn't have to. And there were other ones in there who probably were in with them a little bit too, and they found a way to get around. Not these guys. They stood there and fought for us, for you. For you.
Well, they weren't fighting for me.
No? No, they fought for you, buddy. You're able to stand right here now. They are the true heroes. I'm honored to be with these two heroes today, from former Capitol Police Officer Harry Dunn and former Metropolitan Police Officer Michael Fanone.
Traitor.
Fanone and Dunn kind of kept their heads down for the most part. You caught up with Fanone a little while later. Fanone, who made a big production out of crying at the January 6 hearings, at least one of them. Take a quick look at that. I think this is fake, but take a look.
I was carried back inside. What happened afterwards is much less vivid.
Ashley Babbitt was murdered, an unarmed veteran.
It's not about the story that we don't agree with. Political violence is never acceptable. But you have a
unless it's BLM.
You have a presidential candidate that champions it, that encourages it, that supports it. We cannot have that.
It's BLM, it's okay.
Officer Sicknick.
Would you consider Trump a threat to all these wars Biden has gotten us into?
Is this a weaponization of the Justice Department, sir? What happened here?
You won't answer the real questions, only the fake news? Robert De Niro, a paid sellout for the DNC. A paid sellout to the DNC. Robert De Niro, a paid sellout. A paid sellout. Are you on Epstein's client list? Are you on Epstein's client list?
You think by yelling and intimidating, you're not going to intimidate. That's what Trump does, to try to intimidate. We are going to fight back.
You're washed up. You're washed up. You're washed up.
We're trying to be gentlemen in this world.
You're washed up.
You are gangsters.
You're washed up.
You are gangsters.
You're washed up. There's another traitor right here, guys.
The whole, that was a fake cry. And you brought that up when you saw Fanone a little while later. Remember, Ashley Babbitt was killed that day, everybody. And we don't have anybody in the media pursuing that. Very few, including you, though. You did it, and I love it. And this had to be done. Take a look, everybody.
Fanone the traitor. Fanone the traitor right here, guys. You know who lost their life was Ashley Babbitt. She was murdered, an unarmed veteran. An unarmed veteran. Don't start crying on me, Fanone. Don't start crying on me now. Absolute sellout. Absolute sellout.
You're done? I'll do first.
Traitor to your country.
Well, you know what? Again, you didn't break any laws. You didn't raise your voice. You were, it's kind of conversational. Don't start crying on me, Fanone. You know that these guys are phonies. You know it, and what was the energy you sensed coming from Fanone? At one point, I thought he might turn and hit you, but no, there's something. I think he knows that you know the truth.
I wasn't sure what to expect. I would have loved for him to have a conversation with me again. Ashley Babbitt was murdered. She was an unarmed veteran. And where is the investigation on that? Where is the justice for Ashley Babbitt? Well, I triggered De Niro, that's for sure.